Hey everyone, welcome back to another news update on the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about Crash Bandicoot 4. So far I'm really excited for the game. I hope it gets ported to Nintendo Switch. But today we have an update, and on all of the digital platforms that it is on, that being the Xbox Store and also the PlayStation Network, it does say that the game has some microtransactions in it. It says it offers in-app purchases, and lots of the Crash community is very concerned right now. Basically, these posts basically confirm microtransactions in Crash Bandicoot 4, and everyone is crying about it, and everyone is very stressed and very annoyed that Activision have done this. Taking a look at a screenshot itself, we can see the Xbox Store here, and we can see the game. $44, $49.99 or whatever it says there. I can't quite read it because it's really small on my screen. But it basically says underneath it, in-app purchases. And we can see down below that they have a bundle. They have the actual game itself, and then the totally tubular skins that is coming if you buy the game digitally. Now, there's two ways we can look at this screenshot. We can look at this screenshot as in the game, this is the game, it's going to have in-app purchase, it's going to have Wumpa coins from CTR potentially, it's going to have some kind of microtransactions on top of it. We could see it that way. Or we could see it as those skins pictured at the bottom there as a separate entity on the actual Xbox Store. So therefore it sees those skins as that in-app purchase. It might not be confirming that, these are microtransactions. It does actually say in-app purchases are available, but could those in-app purchases be for those tubular skins? Now people would say that could be right, but it says buy it digitally for those skins, so maybe that will just come when you download the game anyway if you get it digitally. So people aren't really sure on that, but the whole sort of fan base is very annoyed that they are adding more. It seems to be that they're adding more in-app purchases. Again, this isn't confirmed, it isn't real. I mean, it is real, but it's not been properly announced by Activision or Toys for Bob or anybody, so we don't really know any details about what is actually coming. This also could be potentially just an error, maybe a human error, maybe, on these stores, someone manually has to say that there's an in-app purchase in the game. Maybe someone has to manually hit a button or tick a box that activates that on the page for the game. So maybe it's a manual error, maybe, someone has done this by mistake, we don't know. This could also be a software error. It's seen the skins that you get digitally for free. Maybe the software has picked it up on those digital storefronts as that's an in-app purchase. We're not really sure. Worst case scenario here is that it is in-app purchases, and to Activision's credit, the in-app purchases that we have had within Crash Bandicoot games before have all been cosmetic, apart from one which supported charity, which I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? It supports charity, so that was fine. I think everyone was okay with that. But yeah, we've only ever seen that, and of course Wumpa coin, which can go towards unlocking things quicker. So I guess it kind of is cosmetic, because the Wumpa coins only get cosmetic items in Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. So it has all really been cosmetic. It hasn't really, they haven't charged us for levels yet. They haven't charged us for characters. So I think worst case scenario, we can pay more money for more Wumpa coin to get Crash in different outfits, or maybe different looks for Crash, maybe different characters. I think that's worst case scenario here. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm just saying very worst case scenario, we're going to be paying for more suits, maybe as we're seeing here, but hopefully they won't be game changing. There won't be certain levels locked behind certain suits. I hope they don't do that. Again, this is very early days, obviously. We don't know what's going on with everything to do with Crash. We've literally got one trailer so far, and the game's only been revealed about a week or so. It's literally been a week or 7 or 8 days the game's been revealed. So, I think as a community, I think everyone in the Crash community needs to calm down a little bit. Let's see what these in-app purchases are. This could be an error, this could be legit, and then let's judge the microtransactions on what they actually are. Of course, I would prefer the game without any microtransactions as much as, everyone else would be. I'd pay, a normal price for this game and get a full game. And to be fair, I wanted to bring this up in a video actually. The game is actually £10 more expensive than I thought it would be. Normally games in the UK at least are $49.99. Places I've seen this advertised have been $54.99, $59.99. So I'm a little bit concerned on why the price has gone up there a little bit. But yeah, I just want to know what these microtransactions are like. I'd prefer it to have no microtransactions. It might not be, it might be an error. But if it is microtransactions, I'd prefer if it was just cosmetic based. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. There's a whole mess going on. I think everyone's very confused. And I hope Toys for Bob / Activision / whoever is in charge of announcements to do with Crash Bandicoot, I hope that they, reveal these microtransactions pretty soon, because a lot of people will be turned off by just seeing that on the store. Lots of people don't like microtransactions. Lots of people will be annoyed by that. So I really think they should turn off that, or announce what they're going to announce. This is our microtransaction strategy for the game. This is what we're doing. I don't think people would mind, paying for big level packs. Like if we had a full complete game, and then maybe 6 months after launch, then they announce DLC with more levels, like an expansion pass, similar to what Smash Bros has done with its Fighter Pass, or similar to what Pokemon's done with its Pokemon Expansion Pass. So, maybe they could do that further down the line. Maybe that's leaked early. We don't know. There's lots of different variables here, and I am annoyed that they have announced this, or this is being said on the Crash page. Of course, I do want a full game, but I'm not outraged just as yet, because we don't know all the details. As soon as we know more details, then I'll form an opinion. But until we know all the details to do with this game, I'm just going to wait around and we'll see what this is about. Of course, this isn't an ideal situation, but let's just wait it out. Let's see what these things are like, and then let's make a decision. Of course, people might already make the decision and say, I don't want any microtransactions, and that's fair enough. But that's my opinion. What do I know? I'm guessing as much as everyone else, to be honest. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know. Of course, I think everyone wants a full game. No one really wants microtransactions. But are you annoyed by this? Are you rightly annoyed by this, or are you, are you fine like me? Are you just waiting to see what these are like and then make a decision? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know everything you have to say down in the comment sections below, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care.